last time on Space Daze. The crew cleverly eluded Gabriel and his men inside the Blight Bar. Our adventurers then found themselves under the streets of the waste as they head into the sewers. Heading down a tunnel, cages started to appear along the sides, and Bacchus had a moment from his past, causing the tiefling to lose consciousness. Alright, so you guys see these cages that are kind of pressed against the wall. Nora, you're the one that found them as you guys were heading down this tunnel, because the one that you were told to go down was caved in. And suddenly Bacchus just falls over.
I catch him.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Cool beans. I don't know if I'm good at these. Character sheet.
You are like the tank that this team never knew they had. Of course you're good at strength
I thought
checks.
that was Sito.
It is Sito.
19.
Okay, you managed to catch him before he hits the ground, and he is completely passed out.
Bacchus? Bacchus. I kind of, lightly smack his face to get him to wake.
I was just gonna look back to Nora and be like, what? Did he just fall? What?
First he was upright, now he's in my arms.
His vital signs are really high. His blood pressure is spiked.
This isn't gonna work, but I kiss him.
This is not a fairy tale. This is not how things work.
Shh, Amon! I want to watch the kissing!
Do you mean Daythorn? Who's Amon?
I mean, that was both me and Sito,
Oh.
So, yeah. As, Sito looks at you, Daythorn, is just like, but that's how the books work.
But we're not a book.
And you said books are knowledge.
But yeah, we're not a book. We're real life. Some books are fiction. This is not a this is not a fiction.
Bacchus is laughing. He's awake.
It's a miracle.
Bacchus, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage because of the kiss?
No, just a regular
God damn
one.
it. I tried.
14.
So, you're not quite awake, but you're also not fully passed out. You hear the trio arguing over fairy tales and kissing and how it's not real life. You're not quite sure what the heck's going on, but your eyes are just really, really heavy. It's really hard to open them, and your leg is hurting really bad.
Should we just pick him up and get moving?
I pick up Bacchus. Bridal
Okay,
style.
Go ahead and make another strength. Go ahead and make another strength check.
18.
You hoist the tiefling up. You are holding this unconscious teeth, bridal style.
Now I'm jealous.
His head's kind of lolling about. It's not super attractive. You know, some people are really attractive when they sleep. It's not Bacchus.
I make sure that his head is, against my shoulder so that it's not, so that, I'm not walking along and then your head gets hit into a rock or something.
Might do him some good.
Whiplash. We don't want to shake that one brain cell he has left.
Right.
Bun.
How did that go?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, we need to continue. What were we doing?
Come on, Kaz, do it again.
Okay.
No. Lance.
Okay, so we're moving forward?
Yeah, so you guys head down this tunnel. You notice that some of the cages seem... Most of them are unlocked. Some of them are locked with weird, not remains of animals, but, you're not sure what they are. A lot of them have scratches that are in the metal, and there are a couple that are broken.
What is this?
As you go down this tunnel, it seems to almost get darker and a bit colder. And Sito starts to look a little, like, worried as he looks around. Not only because you're in a dark, creepy sewer, but also he kind of hits the side of his head every now and then, just slightly, to try and fix his navigation system, which is starting to malfunction. You guys reach a decision. You soon hit a wall in front of you, and there is a path leading to the left and a path leading to the right. Bacchus, if you would like, you can try and make another constitution. It's been a couple minutes.
I would. Oh, natural 20.
So the four of you, 3 that are actually walking, and Bacchus, stop at this wall, and Bacchus, you feel the motion of everything stopping. You were kind of, like, cozy up against Nora, and it was kind of, like, rocking you back to sleep, and then it just stops, and that sudden pain hits you again. There's coldness, it's quiet, and you open your eyes to find yourself off the ground, staring into the beautiful face of your girlfriend.
I didn't take those hot dogs. I'm so sorry. Please don't. What? Oh, Nora.
What's a hot dog?
Why are you? Hi.
Hi, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. We're just, where are we?
We're in a tunnel. We walked past some cages that looked super creep. You passed the fuck out. I caught you. You didn't fall into the dirty. And I've been carrying you, and it's gotten kind of cold.
As soon as she says it's cold, Daythorn's just gonna put her flame in her hand. Add some light to the area.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I think it was just the, those, weird, the underground gases. They can really, flare up.
Bacchus, there aren't any gases down here.
Bacchus, what happened?
I just guess I was a little lightheaded. I'm sorry.
I checked my pockets for snacks.
Is he lying to me?
Go ahead and roll insight.
I'm not good at these, Lance. Come on, new dice! Oh, natural 20.
I just don't think we should be down here. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
He's definitely hiding something. He is not telling you the full truth.
I won't push it now. I'm not saying this as Nora, but Nora will probably bring it up later. Okay, can you walk, or do you still need me to carry you?
Oh, I definitely need you to carry me.
Okay. I will continue to carry Bacchus. Can I piggyback you so at least I have a free hand in case I need to shoot Eldritch Blast?
I guess I could walk. It's alright.
It was the boobs, wasn't it?
The bridal style. I like romantically looking up your nose.
Well, okay. I gently start to put Bacchus down.
Alright, I will stand on my own 2 feet.
Bacchus, your leg does ache. It's not as as sharp of a pain as it was when you first passed out. but there is definitely some throbbing going on with your metal leg.
I'm gonna try and just subtly, like, reach down and give it a little kind of rubbing massage and just be like, shut the fuck up. Basically.
Do you need me to look at that?
No, it's alright.
I am proficient in Bacchus.
That's right, in fixing my issues. And man, there's a lot of issues.
Wink! It's been a while.
It
has.
I look at Sito, because he was the one navigating us, so, which way should we be going, Sito?
Okay, funny story.
Oh no.
I'm sure to laugh.
I hope so, because I don't know which way to go.
Okay. And then Daythorn goes right.
Whoa. Why are we going right?
Because the tunnel we were supposed to take takes us right, but that one was broken. So we went down the middle tunnel, and Sito said it should connect to the tunnel we were trying to go down. So if we go down this one and take a right, we should get to the tunnel that was broken.
Good point. Sorry, I was worried about Bacchus when that was being told to us.
Aww.
Right. Let's go right. Bacchus, do I need to look at your leg first?
I mean, if it makes you feel better.
It would make me feel a lot better, or I will carry you.
Alright, you can take a look.
I'm gonna bend down and see if I can figure out what's up with his leg.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an inspection with advantage.
Inspection? Is that like an insight thing or an investigation? Like,
It's investigation.
How much did you drink?
Not a lot.
You sure?
I need more.
Natural 20! In Bacchus's leg.
So, Nora, as you're looking, you see some parts that have kind of become loose from the scorpion fight before you went with Zakaria. You see that there are some places that are filled with sand, again. And one thing you notice is there's nothing really that would have caused such intense pain to make him, fall unconscious. The area that his leg attaches to does seem kind of red.
Okay, let me see what I got going on in my stuff.
I was looking at my inventory too, just out of curiosity, and I have something labeled health potion with a question mark.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, because you got that from Mr. Frank.
Yeah.
I will start, cleaning out the sand. I'm gonna start, trying to, try and, tighten some of those areas that are a little loose. Just trying to make sure, the leg is steady. There's nothing I can really do about the inflammation right now. I don't have any ibuprofen on my body to give to him.
Do you have...
How about alcohol on your body?
Tools?
No, I don't take alcohol with me.
Belly button shut.
Oh my god.
Ayo!
Where the hell is my equipment?
Y'all realize you're in the sewers, right?
Wink!
Ain't no better time for a party.
That's nasty.
I don't think I have Tinker's tools.
I have jeweler's tools.
Would that work if I could use Avon's jewelers?
That would work because I imagine there's tiny screwdrivers and brushes for
Dathorn,
jewels and stuff.
Yes?
do you have anything I could use real quick to help with Bacchus's leg?
Like tools or
Yeah. Tools. I'm trying to clean out some of the sand, and he has some loose parts.
I go through my bag and I pull out some jeweler's tools.
I will take the jeweler's tools and start working on his leg.
Okay, go ahead and... I'm trying to think of what this would be.
Dexterity? Sleight of hand? Murder?
Just for murder?
Murder?
For shiggles, do a performance and... Oh, hang on.
I mean, performance is good for me.
I want to do this right. I know it is Miss Charisma.
Can I deceive the leg? You will be better.
You already tried to seduce the ship, so I don't see why not you can't deceive the leg.
I also tried to seduce some ice one time, too.
Right now, I'm just wondering why Daythorn's not being questioned about the jeweler's tools. However, at some point, I think I do want to buy tinkerer's tools. I was like,
that's what I'm thinking next.
Especially since you girls are proficient in fixing the boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. You're right.
It's true.
now they need to get in proficient in fixing something else.
What is that?
I don't know how they would fix Daythorn or Nora, but
Oh, I was like, well...
now they have to learn something to help us.
Lock-picking skills, Bacchus, because we gotta break my uncle out of prison.
Oh, God.
Actually, that's a Daythorn thing.
Oh, okay. Well, Daythorn, we'll just take care of each other.
Don't need no man to take care of us. We got girl power.
Okay, so go ahead and make a, I'm gonna call it a medicine check, but add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, good, because, medicine is a 0.
Well, as long as you don't get a nat 1, you'll be fine.
13.
Yeah, you managed to kind of brush out the sand and tighten the screws that were loose. Bacchus, it still aches, but you can definitely move it better. It's not as creaky as it was when you guys fought the scorpion.
Oh, hey.
I look up at him and go, is that better? Batting my eyelashes.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Thanks. I give her a little kiss.
You're welcome.
Kissu.
Oh, I kiss him back.
Ow! Sito.
So, lead the way, Daythorn.
Alright, so you guys are going to the right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You guys head to the right, and it's kind of weird because the tunnel seems to go up and then go down, and it's not just a straight tunnel. It's like Splash Mountain of the sewers. And
Who builds this shit?
Some idiot.
you guys are walking along the side. The water in the center starts to get a bit more rapid. Some of it's splashing up, not really on you guys, but it's definitely a concern. And soon you guys walk into a large opening, and there are 5 passageways.
Oh, fuck.
I look back to Sito. Is it working yet?
I mean, I could, reset and see if that works. Turn off, turn back on.
I don't think that's how that works, Sito.
I don't know. I'm getting small bits of places, but
Are we too far underground?
yeah.
Okay. Is there an opening above us at all, Lance?
Go ahead and make an investigation.
Cool beans. New dice don't fail me now. 14.
You don't see any, like, really grates or anything, any light coming from around you guys. The opening that you guys are in, it seems to go up pretty far. You can see just a small light that seems to be about 150, 200 feet up.
Jesus.
So that kind of tells you how far underground that you are.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Daythorn.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's with the tiny tools?
I have tiny projects.
Like what?
Fun little toys.
You make toys?
You make toys?
You make toys?
Not really like stuff for children, but like just like little trinket boxes.
Sorry, I had to do it after the other two said the same thing. I was just like, fuck it.
How come we haven't seen them? Do you have any on you? I want to see them. Do they play music?
I'm actually trying to think if Daythorn would actually have one on her. I feel like that's a no, but as frazzled as she is, she could have one. They make music. They're not that great. I build more like big machinery more often than little trinkets. It's just for fun.
I want to see one when we get back to the ship.
While they're talking about this, I'm going to start examining each opening to see if I can figure out which one might be the less dangerous one to choose from.
Okay, go ahead and make another investigation check.
13.
Most of the tunnels, like going to each of the openings, sounds pretty much the same. You can hear the sound of water from the canal. There seems to be a little bit of light down the far left tunnel. You can't really see like what's over there, but you do see a little bit. The one next to it, like most of these are pretty dark even with your dark vision. There's not much to see. The next one, you do hear what sounds like scratching. Like something scratching or skittering around. The one next to that, you do notice that about halfway down the tunnel, the stones that were around you start to change and are becoming more metallic-like.
Okay.
The fourth one, you cannot see further down. There's no light. There's no scratching. It seems pretty quiet besides the water. And the same kind of goes with the fifth one.
So I start telling them what I've heard and seen down each one, except for the last two, because I didn't see or hear shit from it.
Did you notice any markings, like what maintenance workers might use?
No, it doesn't look like I did.
Whichever architect built these tunnels is a dumbass.
I'm fucking right. I feel like maybe we should go down the one with the light.
But if we head far left, that might be further than where we were trying to go.
Maybe we should start down that one. Maybe Sito's navigation thing will kick in if we get closer to like outside.
Lance, do I know anything about this area? Like,
go ahead and make a...
hang on. History is a -1, so that's a 6. Never mind.
You know that these tunnels stretch under all the inner circles. And you also know what's down here.
Yeah. We just need to get to the surface as quick as possible.
Why?
Well, you know, it's like we're right underneath the sanctum, so if they come sniffing around...
Their nose would break because it's stinky as hell.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. But, yeah, you know, they do a lot of shit down here, and, I mean, just because it's the sewers doesn't mean that they're not gonna be, here. You know? So we should maybe go back, or...
Go back?
I don't know, just someplace we can find our way, out.
Should we go towards the light, then?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of up, right?
I would hope so.
He starts walking.
Okay. But if it doesn't look good, I want to head back to the far right one instead of this far left one.
I totally agree with you. I start following Bacchus.
Okay, I need all of you to make a perception check.
15.
I don't know why I keep looking at my perception. I was like, I know it's not a big modifier. That is a 14 for Daythorn.
8 for Bacchus.
Bacchus.
Bacchus rolling those high numbers.
Woo.
Bacchus, you're a little too, like, on edge. You're not really paying attention to the light, or anything. You're more looking behind you. You keep glancing over your shoulders. Nora and Daythorn, the further you guys go, you see the lights start to get a little brighter, and you start to hear a rumbling, and Daythorn, you know that rumble very well. It is the rumble of the tram in the inner city.
This is the wrong way.
Okay.
Did that rumble? That's the tram. That's the train. This is towards where I live. This is the wrong direction.
Nora, one thing you hear is the sound of Gabriel.
Oh.
And the sound of footsteps above you guys as he is shouting orders. And being in a royal family and having military, you know that there are several troops above you guys. And you hear Gabriel talking to one of the members as he says, "Keep looking. They have to be somewhere. I don't care where you look. Just look everywhere."
Which squad is this? I'm sorry.
Out of curiosity, which one?
This is the M squad.
Oh man.
The squad, because they are hot.
Good squad.
The good squad.
Oh.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna grab Bacchus, and I'm gonna start leading him back the way we came. And I'll grab the other two if I need to as well, and start heading back towards where we came from.
All right, I need all of you guys to make a stealth check.
Oh,
shit.
Gosh.
That's an 8 for Daythorn.
12 for Bacchus? Nora. No.
Do I have to say?
Oh no! I know!
She tripped and fell in the water.
Sito's right there with you.
Oh no.
So as you guys turn to quietly turn away from the mini Rise Sanctum soldiers above you, Nora, a rat runs across your feet, making you screech and fall back into the water. And because Sito has gotten close enough to civilization, his lights start flashing, and you hear this as he regains signal.
Nora! Sito!
Sito!
And you hear the voice of Gabriel above you yell, "There's something in the sewers. Get men down there now."
No, there's not!
So I reach down to pull out whoever's hand is out. Okay, so I put my hand out to, I guess, grab Nora.
Okay.
Take her hand and pull myself out, and then I start running back down the tunnel.
Alright, I think Sito's going to follow you very quickly.
Yep, also going to follow very quickly.
So you guys make it back into the main, that big kind of open area, and there are 4 other choices.
Y'all aren't gonna like this, but I think we need to split up.
Why?
Because they won't be able to capture us all if we're not together.
Yeah, but how are we all going to make it back?
We'll find our way back to, what's his face?
Emmett?
Yes.
There's many what's-his-faces, so...
Yeah.
Same, though.
Emmett's.
Emmett.
Yeah.
So split up, like 1, 1, and 1, or 2 and 2?
Maybe 2 and 2?
I don't think we should split up at all.
I
don't want to split up either. That sounds like an awful idea. We're going to the right one, so while we're talking, we're going to the right one. That's where Daythorn's heading.
The far right?
Yep.
Okay. We start heading down the right tunnel, and there's it's mainly just stone. It's still really, really dark. You do hear a distance behind you the sound of others talking and yelling, and off in the very far distance you can see like lights flashing off the walls. And you go down the far right tunnel, and there is another opening with 2 other tunnels.
I would like to investigate both real fast.
Alright, go for it.
18?
So, both tunnels look pretty similar. One thing you do notice is down the right tunnel, it seems to almost change, the stones seem to change, like before that Nora was telling about, where it seems to almost turn to metal.
Mm-hmm.
And down both sides you do see some more cages.
When we were in the waste, were the tunnels metal or were they stone?
They were stone.
And we didn't go down anything that looked like metal. This side has metal walls, this side doesn't have metal walls. Both have cages. Which side should we go down?
pick one. Lance, I'm keeping an eye out through the tunnel that we came from.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
The right one.
Nora, one thing you do notice is that the flashlights and noises are getting clear.
Guys, I can try and collapse the tunnel that we came through if we need to.
I pull out a bag of ball bearings on my person. I want to put these down, like a show her what it is, down the tunnel we're not going down. So I point to the right one where the thing turns to metal, I guess. So it'd be in the other tunnels. Maybe they'll think we'll try to lay a trap and go down that way.
Okay.
I'm also going to look at the floor and make sure Nora's not leaving any wet footprints as we go.
Ew. Go ahead and make an investigation.
Probably am.
17. Oh, wait, sorry. With investigation, I just read the number straight off. 24.
Fuck.
Oh, Nora is definitely leaving a trail.
Okay, I have a plan. Do you trust me?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I take your ball bearings and I run down the opposite tunnel. And start dropping them behind me.
How are we gonna meet up? Okay, down the right tunnel.
Wait.
She said to trust her.
I follow her.
She's splitting the party again?
She said to trust her. Now, let's go. So I'm gonna head down the other tunnel.
So you're heading down the right tunnel?
Yes, Nora said to trust her, so I'm going to trust her. As much as
Nora,
everything tells me no.
Which tunnel are you going down, Nora?
The left one.
The left one?
Yeah.
Okay. We will... Bacchus? Where are you going? Sito's going with Daythorn because he thinks Nora's crazy.
The Nora tunnel.
Oh, motherfucker.
He doesn't know what's going on. He's stupid. His one brain cell says to follow his girl. Yeah.
Follow that ass.
So here's how this went. Nora, you took off down the left tunnel. Daythorn, Nora came up to you, grabbed your ball bearing, said, trust me, and then ran down the other tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing, Tiefling?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish you would have trusted me, Bacchus.
Nora came over, grabbed your ball bearings, and said, trust me.
You dirty birdie.
Lance said it. Alright, sorry.
You thought
Oh
it.
boy.
So, Bacchus, you see Nora take off down the left tunnel, and your first instincts are, of course, to follow her. You do not realize that Daythorn and Sito did not follow you down the left tunnel. Sito follows you, Daythorn, down the right tunnel because he's panicked and you told him to trust Nora. So we are going to do Sito and Daythorn first. The two of you go down this tunnel and it turns to metal. The walls are metal, the floors are metal. Everything is kind of pieced together with these panels.
Mm-hmm.
And you go for a little bit and you don't really hear the sound of the Bright Sanctum soldiers behind you. You do come up upon an opening with one other tunnel, but standing in the way are three large creatures. They're almost like pantheresque. They're large black cats with large snouts and that have almost like the saber-toothed teeth sticking out of them. They have long spiked tails and these huge, almost comically huge paws with these large claws. And Sito's eyes kind of flash and he pulls you to the side and says, this isn't good. Those are burrow cats.
What's a burrow cat? She whispers.
It's like a house cat, but deadly, and they burrow. They're really rare. They shouldn't be here. They're found 2 galaxies away.
Do we go back? We gotta go through. I can't sneak past these.
I don't want to sneak past these. But if we go back, we're facing Bright Sanctum soldiers, and I'm kind of wanted by them.
And I don't want to get caught.
Daythorn, go ahead and make a stealth check.
It's like playing danger, hide and seek.
I don't like this game.
That's a 13.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm a little worried, though. Or I'm gonna get a danger cat.
More pets, more pets.
So, as you and Sito are crouched kind of up against the wall in the shadows talking, one of the cat's ears kind of twitched towards the opening, and where these burrow cats were laying, and like two of them were fighting over a bone, one gets up and slowly starts to pad its way over. The sound of its claws clinking on the metal floor.
I look at Sito.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And then we're gonna go to Nora and Bacchus. Nora, Bacchus, so Nora, you turn around because you hear footsteps rather close behind you. And you see you see your sweet teeth boyfriend.
What the fuck, Bacchus?
Dude, what?
What the fuck?
Wait, what's happening right now?
Why did you follow me?
I don't, because you... What, you didn't want me to follow you?
I said to trust me.
Yeah, I thought you meant that just meant come with you. I trust you.
Oh, Bacchus,
I trust you more
why
than
aren't you
anything.
as cute?
That's probably stupid, but I trust you more than anyone.
Fucking hell, why aren't you as smart as you are cute?
You think I'm cute?
Oh. I had a plan, and now my plan is fucked because you're here.
I mean, some people think that I'm dastardly handsome, but I mean, cute's kind of nice.
So Nora, behind you, you hear a Bryce Sanctum soldier yell "fuck" and then followed by a splash as he rolled a natural 1 and slipped on one of the ball bearings you dropped.
I take Bacchus' hand and go, okay, and I start pulling him with me as we go down and I'm still dropping as many ball bearings as I can as I go.
Your balls dropped.
Okay,
God damn it, Bacchus!
We are not intended for children.
No,
Definitely
we're not.
not.
Papa. Look at our podcast. It's not for kitty kids.
Thank you, Copa. This is a message from the 20-Sided Adventures crew.
Sorry, ABBA, or whatever the fuck you are.
Kappa. ABBA? The Swedish band?
Okay, I want you both to make a perception check.
Wee. 21. Dirty.
4.
Oh, 4.
Nora, you don't see this, but Bacchus, you see light up ahead of you, and there's a smell that kind of comes down, and you know exactly where you are. You are right underneath one of your favorite restaurants in the Waste. And you know that there is a ladder up ahead.
That was so less scary than I expected.
One thing you do notice, Bacchus, is behind you about a good 200 feet are about 6 Bryce Sanctum soldiers.
Oh no! Get out the ladder, get up the ladder, get up the ladder.
But DT and Sito.
We'll have to come back.
Okay, I go up the ladder. Toot sweets.
Alright, I need you all to make acrobatics check.
Lance,
Yes.
you're not gonna like this. Well, Bacchus isn't gonna like this.
No. Oh no.
As soon as the Bry Sanctum people are
No.
Close to me,
Stop it.
I'm gonna Misty step behind them and run back to take them and Sita.
Stop it! Oh. You son of a bitch.
So, Nora, 2 of the Bry Sanctum soldiers realize what you've done and head back after you. Bacchus, the other 4 know exactly who the fuck you are, and they start firing on you.
Oh god.
I need you to make a dex saving throw.
God. That's pretty good. What's my dex?
The M squad is kind of competent.
It's so scary. Wait. 17.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check, Botches.
Get up the fucking ladder, Botches.
Oh, acrobatics. I'm fucking delicious at this. It's gonna be great. Oh,
That's a fun way to
as
describe
I roll a
it.
3, that's an 8. That's a 9. 9. That's still a 9.
So, Botches, the Bry Sanctum soldiers start firing upon you, and for the most part, they're kind of like stormtroopers. They're missing their mark. You make it halfway up the ladder before you feel a sharp pain in your leg again.
Damn it.
As one of the bullets embeds deep into your calf, making you fall off the ladder, and you are soon surrounded by 4 Bry Sanctum soldiers. So here's the scene: is we have Daythorn and Sito crouched in a dark tunnel with a burrow cat slowly making its way over. Nora running as fast as she can with Bry Sanctum soldiers on her heels as she heads towards the other tunnel, and Bacchus surrounded by 4 Bry Sanctum soldiers, all with their guns pinned on him.
Hello, boys.
We would like to thank everyone for listening today.
You can check us out and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 20SA Podcast.
And YouTube at 20-Sided Adventures Cast for all your sneak peeks, previews, extra content, or random shit we say.
Or, if you just want to chill and hang out in our Discord, say hello.
We promise we won't bite hard.
We also have a website for other fun tidbits.
Such as the Help Action Initiative.
Links are in the description below.
Don't forget to like and review our episodes on your pod listener of choice.
We love to know what you think, we love 5 stars, and we also love your honesty because it's the best policy.
See you later, Space Cadets. Reach for the stars.
And send a postcard or an email.
Bye!